Hi Ashwini, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine, Rakesh. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good too. Thank you for asking.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rakesh.
Yeah. Can you tell us something about yourself?
Yes, my name is Ashwini. I had been into software industry for about 3 years, and I was working in a Atos Intel company, and my designation was an associate consultant. And my key skill areas were manual and automation testing, that is Selenium and Java. And as a manual tester, my roles and responsibilities were I was involved in right from gathering of requirement to involved in preparation of test data, test cases, writing of test cases, and involved in executing those test cases and filing a defect log in the tool, Jira. And then in this process, even I have written the functional test cases, the function testing, smoke testing, UI testing, compatibility testing, and so on. And then after this, my project got switched into automation for about after 1.5 years. And there my roles and responsibilities in automation testing was to write the basic automation scripts, and the framework was already designed by my senior member, and my role was to responsibility was to write only the basic automation scripts and write and exports or update the exports, since it was an enhancement project. So my role was only to write or update the exports and write the basic automation scripts. And since my project was in agile methodology, and we were involved in daily scrum call meeting, and also in the retrospect meeting, user stories were assigned with user points. And coming to my project, project was transportation management system, which is a line all project, ground level project. And the technologies used in that were Spring Boot and Java, and the UI part was on the Angular, and the automation tool was Selenium. And my client was FedEx Ground US Services, and it was of the domain was logistics. And in this, we what we used to do is, it was web-based application, and we used to create a trips and all scheduling, managing of trips, assigning of the drivers to the trips, and based on the availability. And we used to prepare the test data, like after entering the hub and station, we need to schedule those trips. And we were involved in preparing the test data. And yes, that's it about myself.
Great. So this is too good. And this kind of detail level, self introduction, if you are giving, then it is definitely a good thing in an interview. Now coming to the automation thing, so you are mentioning you have started using automation, right? So can you tell us
Yes.
about the automation framework that you are using?
Yeah, automation framework which we have used was the.
Do you have it
Am
handy?
I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible. Just give me a
Yeah.
second. Okay, yeah. So you were telling something about the automation framework, right?
Yeah, we used data driven framework there. And data driven framework. And we store the data in the Excel sheet, and we used to retrieve as and when required. And we used TestNG. Testing framework was TestNG, and the object repository we used was form there. And then uh, we used to write the automation scripts, and run it using the TestNG. And
Okay. Let's,
yeah,
so any tool, CI/CD tool that you are using for running your automation,
it was CI/CD was Jenkins.
right?
And
CI/CD,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Tell along with the
And
right that CI/CD
yes, yes,
how it has been,
yeah,
how you are running your automation. You might not be running by running into the Eclipse, right? Or open your
yes,
IntelliJ and run from there. You might not be doing it, and you should not be doing that.
yes,
You are using
yes,
CI/CD, so tell that in an interview. These things are,
yeah,
like bonus points for you.
yeah,
The technology in demand, and you are using it, so you should raise your collar and you should tell an interview.
yeah.
Apart from that, anything else you would like to add in your automation framework?
That's it.
Okay. Now, what is the difference between throw and throws?
Yeah. throw is a keyword which is used within the methods, and throws is a keyword which is used with the method signatures. And using throw keyword, we can it is used to throw only single exception. No multiple exceptions are being handled there or thrown there. And whereas in throws we can use multiple exceptions at the method signature itself. And in throw, it is used to propagate only the unchecked exceptions. And in throws it is used to handle both the checked and it is used to declare both checked and unchecked exceptions. But however, we can only do propagate only the unchecked exceptions in that. And some of the unchecked exceptions are like, arithmetic exception, number format exception, null pointer exception, array index out of bound exception. And checked exceptions are like input output exception, SQL exception, file not found exception. Yeah. So the main difference is like within the method at the method signature. Within the method is through, throws is at the method signature.
Right. Okay. Now, I'm giving you one string. From
Yeah.
that string, you have to extract hello. Okay, so you need to write a Java program. You have
Okay.
Eclipse on your machine, right? Eclipse or
Yes.
IntelliJ.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I have sent you the string in the chat. Okay, you can share your screen and you have to extract hello and print hello from this particular string.
Okay.
Okay. Can you share your screen? You will be able to see green color share screen option. Yeah. Yeah, I'm able to
You're
see
able
your
to.
screen. Yes, yes, I'm able to see your screen.
Okay. And the strings should be from the user prompt, or can I? Yeah, you have already said it.
Yeah, the string that I have given to you seems to be okay.
Yes. Take the length here. To str dot length method, and then I'm using the for loop here.
Ashwini, you need to take
Yeah.
the string that I have sent you in the chat box. From that
Okay. Okay.
particular string, you have to extract hello. Yeah. So are you able to see my message in the chat box?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So take that as a string, and from that string, we have to extract hello and then print hello. Yeah. This is the string. Yeah. You need to extract hello from this string.
I use basically caret function.
Yeah. Yeah. Whichever way you want, you can try. Whichever way you are comfortable, you can try with that.
Yeah. interview function. Rakesh, I'm not getting it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're telling?
I'm not getting it. Actually, can you help me on
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah, yeah. Sure,
understanding?
sure. Sure, sure. No
Yeah.
worries. Let me share my screen. I'll show you the
Yeah.
solution, how it can be done. Uh, so there are two approaches to this solution, to this program.
Okay.
I'll have to stop sharing your screen just a second.
Yes,
Stop
yes.
participants sharing. Okay. Now let me share my screen. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. Now there can be two approaches for this program. Okay, one is you have to the very first and the foremost approach in an interview. You can tell you will be going for the split function. Okay, if they
Okay.
don't ask you to write the program while sharing your screen, while just setting up the things, you can tell I'll be using split function. So this is
Okay.
first approach, and then you will have the for loop. Okay, let over here let it be the string that we had sent you in the chat. Okay,
Yes.
from that you have to extract hello. So based on
Hello.
that you will be applying the for loop, and each and every character you will be getting. Okay, now they when you showcase this code, they might ask you which is the another approach. Is there any other approach to get the solution? Is it there or not? If yes, then which is the second approach? So what you can go for is for the map as well. So in the map also you can get an option where you were actually telling about caret, right? So that caret you
Okay.
can use along with map over here,
Yeah.
right? So this is how, and then at the end you will be printing. So printing is fine, that both the solutions you will have those things, right? Now there could be one change into this program. Let's say you had, for example, now you had got this kind of string. From that you had to print the hello. Okay, so
Okay.
he is coming over here, double lo is coming over here. It might also happen that these words or these characters are not coming at the same place, right? Let's say o instead of here it's there in the automation, so l is one l is coming at the end. So in this manner, that's why we are going for loop, and we have to traverse through each and every character. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is how is that. So this is one of the program that you might get. Another program you might also get, along with extracting hello, you have to make sure that you print it in the capital letters
Okay. Two lower, two
to
uppercase,
uppercase.
maximum.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this can be one of the another question. Okay. So this is fine. Now you need to share your screen, and you need to write a Selenium with Java code. You can use TestNG. It is as per your convenience, and you have to uh, launch the linkedin.com website, and you have to log in
Mm.
into that website. Don't use the your correct password, right? Just use username and then any random password you can use. Okay, and then you have to verify that validation message is coming correctly or not. Okay, that thing you have to automate using Selenium with Java. So can you share your screen?
Yes. First, let me take the URL of that.
Yeah, yeah, the linkedin.com.
Login page is needed, right?
Yes, yes, login page, and then you would need a password. So yeah, yeah, this kind of thing. And then you have to enter valid email address but invalid password, and click on sign in button. You will get one validation message. That validation message you have to verify. You have to validate using Selenium with Java.
Okay. Just instantiating the driver.
Yes, yes, correct.
Let me maximize it.
Mhm.
I need to add an. I'm directly taking the relative XPath. Is that okay or
Yeah, yeah, you can take the relative X path.
okay? I can just add over here. Let me store it in a string. Go to console. So the requirement is I need to add an valid.
Yeah, the valid email address, but password
Yeah.
can be invalid, and then you will get a validation message, which we have to check. Yeah, just enter password, any password more than 6 characters. Enter
Okay.
some text. Yeah, so that you can take a message. No, it's saving
This was
actually.
the
Yeah, no issues. Whatever script that you have developed so far, let us run it and let us see if that is running.
okay. I'm not mentioning driver.close here.
That is fine. Okay, so some error
So
is there in your script. Actually, I don't see any error.
yeah, actually,
Some other file is it is there.
it is an upload files. Let me delete as of now.
No. Don't delete it. You might be
No,
practicing it.
it is just for the practice sake. No, no worries.
Actual code should not go. No. So I'll tell you one thing. What you can do is just double click on that file. Let us see what that error is there. Upload files. Yeah, open that upload files.
It is like action.
Yeah. So just comment out this line for now. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Save it. Then that error will go. Then we can run this. Because see, this mock interview is actually going to end, but then your practice should not get impacted.
Yeah.
And from where you will get that code. Okay, have you checked in all this code into the Git? You are doing check-in
Sorry, I'm
into
not.
the into the Git repository. You have checked in your code with whatever you are
No.
putting. So do check in into the Git, and then you can mention the Git URL in that CV itself.
Okay.
So which link you have mentioned to launch the LinkedIn
The URL.
URL? You will have to take it again. Since yeah, can you open the LinkedIn URL normal LinkedIn URL in a Chrome browser, and then we can take the URL from there.
Yeah.
Just click on sign. Yeah, click on sign in button. Yeah, take this as a URL. Yeah. Just take this as a URL.
This is the URL.
Which one you we were using actually? I think click on sign in.
It is automatically redirecting to this login.
Okay, click on sign in button. Click on sign in link. Sorry. Yeah. Now take this URL. Yeah. Now keep this in that Eclipse, and you can run your automation test in a Mozilla Firefox browser. Or let's see
Mozilla.
this as well.
Yeah.
Okay, in this you have already kept that URL. Okay, then let us
Yeah.
look at the Firefox browser itself. Have you signed in Firefox browser using
No, actually I'm not using that.
Firefox? Okay, any other Edge browser or any other browser you have, whichever apart from Chrome we have to take. Okay, yeah, this is an actual URL. Okay, you can take up this.
driver.
Yeah, the third line you can take, change to Firefox driver. Yeah, in the 14th line, yeah, you can make that change to Firefox driver. The third suggestion that it is showing.
Change, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Now you can.
There is a
Have you done any changes in the proxy? Have you connected any
no,
proxy settings?
actually it's a version problem. I think like I haven't used since long.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. You can stop sharing your screen. I think you are having knowledge of Selenium with Java. Now you just need to see which browser it is compatible with.
Yeah,
No issues. Now, can you explain me about page object model and the advantages related to it?
page object model. Okay. So it's basically one of the design pattern we are using, and it is used to manage the test class and the page object class separately. And in page object class we are going to write the implementation of the methods, that is the locators and all. And we are going to use the method called @find by to locate the elements on the web page. And we are doing this because whenever if suddenly an UI changes, then we'll have to locate all the elements from the beginning and all. So instead of that, we can just locate those elements and keep it in a separate class folder. And whenever you want, you can access them in the test class by creating an object of that. And yes, and we have an enhancement of that, that is page factory. um, Here we use @find all and find by method. It is used to first initialize the element and then find the element on the web page.
Mm,
Yeah, that's it. I can recall only those things.
okay,
We have a page of some class and all.
right, right. Which are the different TestNG annotations that you have used so far?
Yeah, it is before we have actually like categorizations like post, @test annotation, and preconditions, post conditions, and @test annotations. So preconditions includes all with the before, like before suit, before test, before class, before method. And then comes test annotation. This is used to run the actual test case. This annotation is used to run the actual test case. And after that we have post conditions, like which comes with all after, like after method, after test, after class, and after suit. And then we can use even before groups and after groups also. Yeah,
Okay. What is the difference between abstraction and interface?
abstraction and interface.
Interface.
Yeah, abstraction is nothing but hiding the internal details and only showing up the essential features to the user. And 100% it is achieved by the abstract class in the interface. And in interface what we do is we write only the there will be no only implementation in that. We write only the method and all, no implementation. Method body will be like empty. And once if you are confident with the implementation details and the if you are confident with the requirements and all, then we can start using implementing the methods in that. Yeah.
Now, what is the difference between data-driven framework and hybrid framework?
Actually, I don't know much on hybrid framework because I just know that it's a combination of both data and keyword driven framework. And in data driven framework, we actually store the data in the properties files, and then we need to extract those in from the Excel and all. There will be different formats for that.
So you are having a basic knowledge on hybrid framework, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
not in depth.
Okay. So actually in your CV, you have mentioned in the professional summary in the fifth point, like you're having hands-on experience and good knowledge in hybrid frameworks, right? So what you can do is you can see you have mentioned keyword driven and data driven also over there. So you keep keyword driven and
Mhm.
data driven in this line, and then in the next line you can add like basic knowledge on hybrid framework like that.
Hybrid
Okay.
framework. Okay.
Yeah, because see, based on what you have mentioned in the CV, no, definitely the interview questions will come to you.
Yes.
Okay. Now you have mentioned in CV you have good experience in interacting with product manager, developers, customer support, and helping them in baselining the requirement specifications. So, what is? Can you please elaborate this line? What do you do with this?
Yeah, actually, we used to get the requirements mostly of the test data issue problems only we had in our project. So in our project, most of the times we had that issue, and we always used to contact with the product owner to discuss about all those stuffs. And also in the meeting also, I mean in the scrum call also, we used to discuss about that. And we used to do all exploration on the functionality, like entering like valid and invalid data until and unless we get a response from the customer and all. So test data was the main issue, and I was like coordinating with these stuffs only with the product owners and all. Apart from that, understanding of like what technologies were used and what are the exact requirements of that particular sprint and all. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But test data was a major issue.
Yes. Yes. That's fine. Okay. Great. So thank you so much, Ashwini, for coming on our channel. I'm done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
Obviously, my feedback.
Yeah, so you need to work on Java programs, right? You might get any sort of Java program. You've got 3.2 years of experience, you've got automation knowledge, Selenium is good, TestNG is good, you're able to explain framework as well. Just one point on hybrid framework, get that knowledge, crack that interview. But Java program practice you will have to keep, right? I can see in your Eclipse, I was able to see you have reverse string and all those things. Practice more, right?
Yes, yes. So apart from that, like content delivery and all, any like anything to be modified and all.
No, no, content delivery is fine. At the time of video interviews, just keep your face bit straight. Actually, currently
Hmm.
it's bit getting down, so keep that straight. Rest all was good. And don't get nervous. Be confident, right? Whichever company
Yeah.
you give the interview, that's not going to be the last company of your career or last company in this world, right? This world is so big, so be confident. Okay. Don't worry, you will definitely get a good job. Okay. And with the package that you are expecting. Because you know Selenium automation, right? Now learn API
Yeah.
testing as well, right? So that also, and do some hands-on experience of take some hands-on practice on Jenkins, that is CI/CD, API testing.
Okay.
Postman is there, JMeter is there, right? These things will be useful to you. Okay.
Okay. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. Actually, it was great watching your videos that boosted up me to rejoin this IT career. Actually, I had a career break. I'm under this break now, and your other subscriber
Yeah, Aswini, just a second.
interviews.
So you took a career break and then you have joined some IT company. So if
No,
you,
no, no.
yeah, 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 please go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, that is what I'm having a career break, so I don't know whether it is like becoming a disadvantage for me or no, but but that your videos and your contents on the videos, your type of questions asking, those all things made me think in a different way, upgrade myself and all.
Okay, okay. No worries, no worries. Ashwini, you will definitely crack the interview. career gap is only 2 years, so not an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the best for your career, and please share interview questions with us, and please share success story also once you get a job, right, on this video, so other
Yes.
people will also get motivated.
Yeah. Thank you for the wishes, Rakesh.
Thank you,
Yeah.
and all the best.
Thank you. Thank you.